So we all know that cases have been going absolutely insane in 2025. For example, here's the snakebite case, which in the last 6 months is up 105%. And it's really all other cases. If you look at any case in CS2 right now, the graph in the past 6 months, the graph in 2025 is just insane. If you've had your money in cases this year, you are doing very well. You are making money. Things are looking good. But somewhat recently, Valve actually made a new change that is going to help out cases even more, that could help contribute to this case craziness and could keep prices higher rather than like crashing down or coming back down to earth like some people are expecting or hoping for or wanting or whatever. That's what we're going to be talking about in this video today. But of course, first, I just want to mention my cash trading business. If you guys are looking to sell any of your CS2 items, turn them into cold hard cash, crypto, or any other payment method, definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. I like to buy anything and everything for the right price, but you guys already know we like to get the big deals done. So if you have any expensive skins, knives, gloves, bolt cases, whatever, hit me up and we can probably set you up, helping you cash out safely, effectively, and efficiently. And I've been streaming over on Twitch a couple times a week, so if you guys do want to check that out as well, there's going to be a link in the description, twitch.tv/I_am_germ. Come hang out with us, drop a follow, maybe drop a prime, whatever. If you guys have that, I would appreciate it a ton. With that being said, let's get right into this video today. Here is what we are talking about a couple of weeks ago on Reddit, and I actually missed this. This isn't something I follow closely, but it's also something that I don't even have direct access to. They said price of key has decreased, and they show a screenshot here of them going to open up a case, and the key being €219. Now, I believe before it was €235, and I believe it's been €235 for quite some time. So this is a pretty significant decrease. This is around a 7% decrease on the price of keys when you are buying them in euros. Now, again, this is not something I was necessarily aware of because I'm in the United States. I'm American. I am doing everything in dollars, and all of our prices have not changed. Our prices for nothing has changed when we're basing everything off the dollar. But obviously, Valve does these currency updates or these currency conversion rates from time to time, and this time it has gone very, very favorably for people using the euro. Now, I don't know how this has gone for the rest of the world or different places. I know the world is kind of in economic chaos right now with different currencies and valuations all over the place and whatever. So maybe prices for you went up, maybe prices for you went down. I don't know, but I do know that obviously the Counter-Strike player base is very, very big in Europe, and having a price decrease in euros is a very, very big thing, and we are already seeing case prices exploding. We are already seeing record case unboxing numbers. We're talking about 39 million cases unboxed in the past 30 days. This has been absolutely insane. Not only, do we have the Fever case sitting at 10.5 million unboxings in the last month already. We have a ton of active duty cases going crazy. We even have, trash cases. People love to talk crap about the clutch case, 761,000. People love to talk crap about snakebite, 706,000. You have, the Prisma cases putting up some crazy numbers, like 558 for the Prisma 1, 577,000 for the Prisma 2. You even have cases way back here, like the Operation Breakout case with 181K in the past month. The Operation Phoenix weapon case, 120,000 unboxing in the past month. These numbers are absolutely insane. And now, if cases are getting cheaper, that is even going to contribute to that even more. Now, and it's going to help everything, because as cases have continued to get more and more expensive, again, you see this at the beginning of the year, it would have cost you 28 cents to unbox a snakebite case. Now it's going to cost you 57 cents. And yeah, the difference between 28 and 57 maybe not that big of a deal. But hey, when you start to take a look at more expensive cases, something like the glove case, this thing was $8, $8.30 to unbox at the beginning of the year. Now you're talking about $15.61. That starts to add up, especially if you want to open these up in bulk. So that gets very, very, very crazy very fast, and things have gotten more expensive. So giving a significant portion of the player base, again, the Europeans that are doing transaction euros, a little discount is going to be pretty meaningful. Now, it's not, some huge, massive discount is going to change everything. No, but these little things do add up. And when cases already have such amazing fundamentals, cases are already being unboxed at insane rates, rare cases are already dropping at such low rates, the supplies of these cases are already going down. And we've already seen these be insane and amazing investments over the past couple of years. They don't need much to tip the scales even more in their favor, but when you do factor in a key price discount, that is going to be very, very, very big. And for some people out there, it's definitely going to make a difference. Every time, I believe every time now that you go to buy a key, every like 14 or 15 keys that you open, you pretty much get a free key now with this discount. And yeah, one free key here and there isn't that big of a deal, but over time that does add up, and that could lead to more people, unboxing cases. Maybe it leads to people opening like 10 more cases a year, 100 more cases a year, 200 more cases a year, whatever, times that by the however many players or however many people might potentially do that, this could actually make a difference. Now, again, I don't want to overblow this or overstate this or act like this is more insane or whatever, but we did see on Reddit, people talking about this. It's because the euro has strengthened against the dollar. And then people are also saying, also for me, all the other items in the game store have decreased in value. So has the Armory Pass. So, I'm wondering, obviously, this is probably impacting Austin prices. So maybe you can get Austin stuff for a nice little discount, which is cool because Austin prices are actually looking pretty healthy and pretty good so far. And I know some of that stuff is even profitable to open. So if you can even get a discount on it, maybe that's going to make it even more profitable. And people are also saying, obviously, that has led to a discount in the Armory passes as well. Now, we know the Armory passes are a really, really good way to redeem, some profitable stuff like, I don't know what is exactly on there right now, but if we go to CS ROI, if this will load, we have, okay, I don't know why the Armory is not loading. Oh, because I have Austin typed in the box, sorry. But we can see character craft stickers, 134% profitable, elemental craft stickers, 125%, missing link charms, 121%. You have stuff that is very, very profitable to unbox right now, and that's not even factoring in the fact that you can also redeem just for a fever case. You can just redeem for a gallery case. But if you're even getting a discount on top of that Armory pass, obviously these things are going to get even better for you to redeem. Now, again, it's not going to be as amazing like investment wise, because as the Armory passes get cheaper to buy, that's going to create more of this supply, and it's actually going to turn these into worse investments. It's probably going to drop ROI over time. But it definitely helps out cases in an even bigger way, because again, so much of the value of cases is the fact that we're unboxing so much of them that the value of them is continuing to go down and down and down and down and down. And again, if it gets easier to unbox cases, that is great for CS2 case investing. So this is a very, very big change. There's also something that I'm kind of surprised Valve did do, because you can see that €1 is about $1.14, at least according to these Google conversions right now. And that is a little bit higher than it's been, over the past like year or so. Usually it had been like $1.10, $1.12 there, $1.12 there, whatever. And we are up to $1.14. But it's not really that much higher than it's been over the past year. And then even back in 2022, things were like a lot worse. So I don't know. It seems kind of weird that they would do this now. I'm kind of surprised that they've had such a significant change. Again, 7% might not seem like much, but I promise that does add up, especially at large scale, especially when you're talking about, millions of cases unboxed a week, millions of cases unboxed a month. I definitely think this can be a good thing. And again, as a case investor, I'm definitely excited to hear this. And I do think it's going to help continue and contribute to the case price growth that we have been seeing. Again, Snakebite case up 105% to start the year, Clutch case up 103% to start the year, and these are some of the cheap cases, which, like I said, the cheap cases are not even so cheap anymore. The cheap cases are getting more and more and more expensive, and that's something I've been worried about. As all the cases get more expensive, how much is this going to impact case unboxing numbers? Do people unbox cases at any price, or is there some price where case unboxings maybe start slowing down a little bit? But again, if Valve is giving discounts and making things easier by obviously putting cases out into the Armory, making them cheaper that way, and giving key discount prices, that's going to help contribute the kind of in the opposite direction, getting those numbers back up. CS20 case, again, another cheap one that's up 142% to start the year. Danger Zone has been on a crazy run, up 108% to start the year. Prisma 2, one of my favorites, up 87%. Revolver case, kind of in that medium tier at about $4 now, up 74%. And again, even those more expensive cases like Breakout, up 60% to start the year, and the glove case, which is up 88%. It's seen kind of a big downward trajectory as of the last couple of months, but still an absolute insane start to 2025 for the glove case as well. So cases have been an amazing investment. I've already known that. I've already been making a ton of money off them. I hope you guys have been making money off them as well. But I always love to hear new good news about cases and keys and everything like that. And I know Anomaly recently posted this video, so that's kind of how I originally saw this information and saw people talking about it. But I had seen YouTube comments about like, oh, the key price dropped, or I had seen somebody in my Discord, I think, saying like, oh, the Armory stuff had dropped or whatever. But like I said, I never really knew what they were even talking about. I never got to see the stuff directly because, hey, in America, we don't always know exactly what's going on over there. But yeah, for Europeans, this is definitely a very, very big deal. And maybe this is going to encourage you to go out there and open a couple more cases. Definitely going to, probably get Anomaly and big YouTubers like that to open up a couple more cases throughout the year. And hey, they're just doing God's work for us as they eat into our case supplies and make our investments pump even higher. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.